realistic on this. Where is the government getting the money to do that from? Where? Year in, year out, from the military era to the democratic era, a lot of promises have come, a lot of papers have been delivered. Where do you have them on ground? At the end of the day, you don't see those things. This is not the first time we have this promise. I bet you, if a program of this nature comes up, you will not even need to beg anybody to get a job. Naturally, they will look for you because there will be too many of those jobs for few people to do. That is the truth about what you have just said now. We don't need to go and beg, look for, they will come. Because you have few people, you have few qualified engineers around, and you have so much to do. So they will come and beg you. They come and knock on your door. Now look, we have job for you, come and do it. Bring your CV, they will beg you. But I bet you this is just a mere, propaganda. I bet you.
Anyway, so what are your expectations from the government? How can the government grow this sector? What would be your advice to the government and, of course, even the players in this sector to really ensure that this sector contributes as much as it should to the GDP? One,
we will want government to be more involved in terms of regulation. I've talked so much about regulation. Let us see that the regulation is there. The job of regulation is being done. That's one. Number two, patronage for the local industries. That is how they can be grown. If you give job to a local contractor, for an instance, right, there must be a deliberate policy at improving them, at growing them. There must be a deliberate policy at doing that. That is two. Number three is that you have a lot of debt being owed local contractors. You are aware of that. You want local contractors to grow. You are owing them money. How do they move? It's just a case of you asking somebody to run and you tie his leg down. Where does he go? He will go nowhere. You have so much money that the government at different level is owing local contractors, is owing, indigenous contractors. If you do that, if you give them job, they have done the work. They can't get paid on time. How do you want them to move? They can't go nowhere because you're already holding them down. You see, these are some of those things that government needs to do. It's not enough to just, give you the lip service. No, it's not enough. Let us see something deliberate. All right, thank you very much. It's been nice speaking with you. Well, I've been talking with the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Inclusive Concrete and Engineering Limited, Engineer Okpeyemi Aminu. Well, just before we go, let's take a quick look at some corporate announcement. Well, Dangote Sugar Refinery PLC has notified the NSE of the appointment of Mr. Graham Clark as the new group managing director of the company. Graham Clark brings deep industry experience spanning some 30 years in the African sugar industry, including 16 years in Ilovo Sugar Limited, Africa's biggest sugar producer, with operations in 6 African countries. Mr. Graham Clark has served as the Ilovo board since 1997 and as managing director since 2009. As managing director of Africa's biggest sugar producer, he has led Ilovo Sugar Limited through a period of significant growth, positioning it well for the future. Over the last few years, Dangote Sugar Refinery has made considerable progress in strengthening its brand, refocusing the business, managing its operational effectiveness, and returning it on the path of profitability. Well, that's it on today's edition of the program. Thank you very much for watching. Do remember to join us again, same time tomorrow. Have a beautiful day.
Life has just got easier. You stay connected to Channels TV where news and innovations are shaping our world. Simply log on to channelstv.com to get the breaking news. Browse the homepage according to what matters to you. Tap on the extended coverage of business, sports, politics, lifestyle, infotech, entertainment, health, world news, and lots more. Click on the live link and see the news in real time. Do you want to watch the latest video of the day? It's just a click away. Friend us on Facebook, YouTube, follow us on Twitter, Google+, participate in Channels TV poll and share your comments. It's a website you can talk to. Your voice will be heard. ChannelsTV.com. The news at your fingertips.
Thanks for staying with us. Welcome to News Track on Channels Television. I am Adeshewa Josh.
And I'm Ayotunde Balogun. These are the stories and reports that we're tracking at this hour. 5 governors from the northern part of the country have met with 2 former military leaders in Minna, Niger State. That's General Ibrahim Babangida and Abdulsalami Abubakar.
And most of the governors believe these meetings are a step towards finding solutions to the crisis in some parts of the country.
Governors of Niger, Sokoto, Kano and Jigawa states converged on Minna to meet with General Ibrahim Babangida and General Abdulsalami Abubakar. The meeting was held behind closed doors. Anxious journalists waited for the outcome of the meeting. 3 hours later, the doors opened and the host governor, Muazu Aliyu of Niger State, addressed journalists.
You mentioned one, solution to governance forum crisis, political issues that have come up, and we are consulting to make sure that we all understand the issues and we also carry our people together as we go along. No, we are consulting. In consultation, you don't resolve. We are still consulting. Which one? Oh, obviously there is no issue in Nigeria now the river crisis will not come up. But it's a larger issue on the governance forum issue, and we are discussing how to resolve them.
General Ibrahim Babangida, who described the governors as patriots, commended them for their active interest in the affairs of a nation.
I was very impressed because they see the problem